What up, peeps? Welcome to another Thursday live. What's going on? Cheers, motherfuckers. I hope you're all having a good day. See who's in the house. Lacey, what up? Rockman Customs, what up, dude? Nuts for knives, what's going on? Pretty fly for a knife guy. What up? Paul Mills, what's up, dude? Jesse Adams, crack-a-lackin'. Mexican pizza is great, but seems like not enough food for the dollar. I don't know, it's kind of a weird statement. Like, what Mexican pizza? Where Mexican pizza, you know? You just lumping all the pizzas in Mexico into one thing? Man, they might have a Domino's down there somewhere you're talking shit on. Talking shit on, like, the traditional Mexican pizzas. Talking shit on their, you know, their Joey's Pizza down the street in Tahiti. Like, Tahiti? Tijuana? Chemical Bar, what up? Sup, dude? Gone awry, what up? Crispy Critter, sup, dude? What's Papa Lapa Loppin'? We may be having a guest on in a little bit. G-Ball. I always want to call him G-Ball from the in-laws, but it's G-Ball Vision now. Go check out his YouTube channel if you haven't. If you want to see what nonsense you're in for. Yo, Mike, what up, dude? What's crack-a-lackin', brother? What's crack-a-lack-a-lackin'? Richard, what's up, dude? Revolving Blade, what up? Jared White, what up? Chris, what's going on, dude? Demon Hawk, what's up, Demon Hawk? Dang Ross, yo, what up, Tom? How you doing? How you doing, Tom? How you doing, Tom? Brand new American. Redbeard. What up, Redbeard? Marcos, how are you, sir? How are you? Scott Teague. Feral Traffic. Mark H. What up? Sharp Guy ATX. Sup? Bluminati in the house. Go check out Bluminati's channel. Anybody who's got a channel, if I didn't say it, go check it out. Sorry. I know I'm the worst at that. Did I miss anybody? I think I got a Blazeburger. What up, dog? What's going on? Clip point. Whoa, that shit just jumped like crazy. It never happens. Clip point. Slip joints, can't chat, just lurking for a minute before bed. Got you, brother. Have a good night. Logan K, what's up, dude? Kelly Weaver in the house. One of the best commenters in the game. What up, Kelly? How you doing? Crispy Critter, what'd you win today? All the growlers are gone? Nah. White Mountain. Growler. Nah, there's still satin ones. I thought there would still be satin ones. Yeah, there's still some satin ones. But yeah, I guess they be running out. We'll have more. Because we had some that had issues, and Shieldon's got to do something about that. So we'll have more. And I'm actually something I want to talk about tonight. I'm working on a V2 already. So I got prototypes in the works. I paid for the prototypes from Kubi to do a version 2. They actually did an original prototype along with Shieldon, which we weren't happy with Kubi's prototype because it was mad thick. Like, it was just weird how it ended up. And so we ended up going with Shieldon because they crushed the prototypes. So I kind of reversed it here. I want to give Kubi a shot. Because Kubi, they move fast. Like, I can get prototypes. They say 30 days. You know, it's business days or whatever. But it takes like a month or two you get prototypes versus like 4 months sometimes, you know. Shielding took a pretty long time on production too. And Kubi's like 2 months for production. So it just seems like the way to go. So we're going to do a Stormtrooper version. So it'll have a black wash blade, white G10 handle, and then black hardware. And then we're going to do at least this is like the initial plan I've sent to Kubi. Then we're going to do a green, like an OD green micarta with a stonewash blade, brass accents, and stonewash hardware. And then we're going to do a carbon fiber handle with a satin blade. So hopefully we'll have 3 blade finishes again. I guess it'd be the same ones, but a different OEM, so it'll look different. But we're adding G10 and carbon fiber. Now it's going to be like a standard carbon fiber, like a weave. I'm trying to find out from them exactly what it looks like. I don't know if it'll be like this, like on the chillin'. This almost looks like burlap micarta. I love it. But I'm guessing it'll be more like this. Your standard sort of weave, carbon fiber that you see. Because again, it's going to be like $100 knife. We are going to change it to 154 cm. So I'm trying to make enough changes / improvements so that it's worth it to people, maybe to pick up another one. We're not going to do black micarta, so you're not going to have the same exact versions that you could buy, right? So it'll make it kind of like worth it for some people. And I think we're only going to do like 300 this time, even though, I mean, it looks like we've sold most of the 600. We're doing another run like right away, just for like funds and shit. It's better to do a lower number. And we already have 600 out there of the Growler. I'd like to, see if the market can handle another batch. So probably be 100 of each of those 3 versions I just said: Stormtrooper, green, and then like a black satin one. And they should be like $100 with 154 cm. And we're gonna try to do titanium hardware this time, 5mm bearings so you can swap skiffs. Just kind of some what do you call that? What do you call that when you make like incremental improvements? Something of life improvements, quality of life improvements. So we're gonna add jimping. I want to see it both ways, but right now I have it mapped out where the jimping will go from here to here, and then we'll have another patch like right up here, kind of Vox style. But I also want to see them do jimping from here all the way up and see how that looks. That might be the way to go, because different people, different hands, maybe you end up right here and that's a spot where there isn't any jimping, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, and then it's going to have a wire clip. So instead of this fold over clip that was a little bit divisive, I actually really like it. But obviously Kubi doesn't have the same exact clip. They have their own version, but I think a wire clip makes the most sense. So just some shit like that. We were having a deep Taco Bell conversation before you came in. Gotcha. And I'm way behind again. God damn. Moonwatcher, what up, dude? Did you get your giveaway package you won last week, right? What up, Robert Douglas? How you doing, brother? Stout V2 looks amazing. Yeah, so we have the Stout V2 going too. Now, man, the pricing is like crazy. Like, funny story. And I don't want to get into the M3 shit really. The way I look at it is it's over. Like, we're not involved. We really weren't involved past having prototypes made, right? And then there was some suspect with that, allegedly, whatever. And from there, things just fell apart on our partnership, whatever you want to call it. But there was never a contract. There's never anything anyway. So we're just like this is the situation. This is Devo. Like we're over here. We're out of it. We're away from it. We're past it. We don't want to deal with it. Like personally, I'm already way past that project. Like that's kind of how I work with the whole Devo thing is like I get a project going, I get prototypes, do a pre-order or place the order, and then I'm already on. Like I'm already gone to the next thing. Like now I'm focused on Stout V2, Growler V2, Lush, right? Like I'm dialed in on that shit. I'm not worrying about stuff that like I care. I'm not saying I don't care. Like the Buzz, it's in production. I care. When they get here, I will care. But for now, I'm on to other stuff. That project is dead. So like I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of how my brain works. So there's no point in me getting like worked up about it or like screaming and yelling shit. Like it just doesn't matter. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it. I just want to put that out there and then we can not talk about it because I literally don't care. I'd rather talk about the new knives I got this week or the new shit you got or whatever. Robert Douglas. Thank you, brother. Thank you, sir. You are a gentleman and a scholar. I saw something about Lacey starting a YouTube channel. So if you did, congrats. I think it was you were trying to get to 1,000 on Instagram and then you were going to do it. So I don't know if you got there yet. Go subscribe to Lacey on Instagram or follow, whatever it is, and get her to 1,000 so she can make her first video. Goondocks, what up? What's the blade shape on the version 2? It's the same. Still going to be, it's still going to be the we call it the bellies clip because I'm corny like that. I call it the bellies clip because it's all belly and it's kind of got a clip point. And you got to come up with something corny, so bellies clip. I love the blade shape on this. Some people have an issue with the hole. You're still going to have an issue with the hole. We're not changing the hole. So now you don't like it, I guess. You don't have to buy one next time. But I love the hole. Once you figure out the hole, it's awesome, in my opinion. And obviously it needs to be executed properly for it to feel right. So there's that aspect to it, which I think that's where Kubi's going to come in a little bit, right? I think Kubi has proven that they can really dial detents in consistently, and that's what I'm hoping for on the V2. But anyway, the blade shape is going to be the same. It's pretty much going to have the same. It's going to be the same silhouette, same size, but we are trying to get the scales contoured. So the scales will be a little bit rounded, contoured. It might make it slightly thicker. Like this one's at 0.44, I think, or 0.45. Right now, the Kubi drawing is at 0.44, but we're trying to get them to add the contouring if they haven't already. It's kind of hard to tell in what we've seen. So it might get just a little bit thicker, like 0.45, 0.46, but it'll have a contour, right? At least that's the plan as of now. Yeah, I mean, otherwise it's, it's basically the same knife, just those quality of life improvements, jimping, 154 cm. I wouldn't necessarily say that's a big improvement or anything, but Kubi's weird. So if you do 14C with Kubi, you have to order 600 no matter what. If you do 154, you can order 300. The price difference is pretty minimal. Like, honestly, it is more expensive for 154, but not much more. Like the jump from 14C to 154 with Kubi is within $10. Like, I don't think it's more than 10. It might even be like $8 to go from 14C to 154. Now you got to remember that's $8, and then you're also changing other things. Like we're trying to do titanium hardware and blah blah blah, right? Pivot collars out of tie or aluminum, carbon fiber, whatever. But point being is you have an $8 jump from 14C to 154. On Kubi's end. Those other ones are made by Shield, and you're not going to be able to like figure out the price or anything. But like, so the jump from 154 to S35, which is their next steel up, is like $30. So that's the cost on our end, right? So you got to add, your margin in that we're making money, the dealer's making money. So you got to add money in there. So it's not just $30. Like you don't take the $85 here and add 30 to it. You know what I mean? You're adding $30 to what our cost was. Then you kind of stretch that anyway, business, right? So it's just like, I don't want to do S35, which personally, I don't think is that big of a jump from 154 or 14C that it's worth double the price. And you guys tell me in the comments, because I try to listen to you guys, and like most of the shit that we're updating on here, yes, a lot of it is stuff that we personally wanted to update, but a lot of it is based off of feedback we've gotten from you guys since these have released, right? We're trying to take that and implement that quickly and jump on it. Adding the jimping, I believe we're flipping this hole over. Oh no, this is the right way, I think. Yeah, I think this lanyard hole is the right way here. On the Kubi one, it was reversed, and apparently that's like a problem for some people, like OCD style. Never bothered me, but I mean, if it helps anybody, it's worth it. The clip obviously was a thing we heard a lot about. Wanting to have different handle materials and colors and stuff was something we heard about, so we jumped on that. Contouring, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, let me know. I mean, do you think it's worth going to S35 and then having the knife be like $140, $150, maybe more, versus $100 with 154? You know what I mean? Or even 85 with 14C. This new one's going to be probably closer to 100 because of the 154. But then you'll be able to use your coupon, and so you'll probably end up around $90 out the door. I don't know. White G10 would look like shit over time, I would think anyway. Yeah, but it's very easy to dye. So like anybody could take that white G10 and dye it whatever color they want. So instead of offering 12 different colors, we can offer white. And if you want blue, you can writ dye it blue, or have somebody writ dye it blue. You want red, you writ dye it red. You want purple, right? See what I mean? You want black, you can do that, as opposed to trying to offer all these things. Or if we offer red, then you can't really dye it blue or whatever. Plus, I think Stormtrooper is going to look fucking sick. And you can always clean it off. It's G10. I just want to do something different, Let me grab these super chats. I'm sorry, guys. 20 bones. Thank you, dude. Where's the sack? Where's my sack at? Last super of the year goes to YouTube, and Kev gets 5%. Thanks, dude. Yeah, it's the other way around, man. They get 5% or more. I don't know. I finally talked to a tax guy the other day. I gotta get the taxes. I'm all anxious about that shit. Fucking hate the thought of taxes, But I did. I filled out a thing. I paid like $400, and I got Lefty EDC is now going to be an LLC. So I'm official. I'm official. Hopefully, I can save some fucking money on taxes by writing shit off. Roman, what up, dog? Happy New Year, Kevin. Keep up the hard work. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Javon, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, sir. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you, I thought the one I had was the small pad. This is the fucking small one. Damn, these are tiny. But this is like real paper. It's like white. So I'm wondering if this will be better. Yeah, I can already tell you I like it way better, Javon. The other one has like green colored paper to match the cover, and that's annoying. So I think I might like this paper better than I thought, and I just needed the normal color. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to scroll back a little bit. I saw some comments. I don't want to miss everything. CQI. Yeah, there you go. Constant quality improvement. There you go, like Spyderco. Yeah, and the way we do things, we can kind of move relatively quickly, you know. Like we might be able to get these new growlers out by the summer sometime if we pull it off. And I think that gives it enough time where people who have one, you know, they're going to decide whether they like it or not. And maybe they want a different version or option. And then we're going to have something that's not the same, right? So if we just did Black Micarta with satin again, what's the point? You know what I mean? You get the jimping and it's Kubi, but like changing it up a little bit makes sense. We do at some point want to do like a mini one or, you know, something like that. Following the iPhone's business plan. Yeah, I get it. I mean, it's kind of it's an unfortunate part of the process that when you come out with something new, you kind of make your old stuff obsolete. And it's unfortunate because, like, I love the stout, right? I love this knife. And I love how QSP did it. But as soon as I got this knife, I already had 5 things I wanted to change about it to make it better. And that's just how my brain works. And when it's your company and your knives, that goes into overdrive, right? So like, I want this to be slightly taller. I want this to be slightly thinner. I want this hollow grind to be deeper. I want to put jimping up here, right? There's just different things. I want to try to do a milled clip. There's different things that I want to do on the knife that, you know, it makes it hard when you like do a second run. Yeah, but it's not going to be the same exact knife. And QSP already told us they can't go thinner. So that's why we went to Best Tech on the V2. And that was something I was going to mention earlier, and then I went off on a tangent, but the pricing. So when I brought up the M3 thing, there was somebody who posted, I don't know who it was, but they posted the invoice that somebody got. I don't know the story, whatever, but they posted the invoice and there was like this whole rant about how like pricing, right? About how Vero and blah 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 are all overpricing everything and right? Well, first, I don't think that person's taking into account that a lot of those go through dealers, and a dealer takes 30%. So that right there totally changes the ball game. Like one of the things that person referenced was CKF and the Evos. Every one of those Evos in the US shipped through NC Blade. So they got a percentage of every order. So CKF didn't pocket all the money. And then CKF has to pay for the knives. And I can guarantee you those knives cost more than you think. Because on the Stout V2, this second version is going to cost us $75, $85 more per knife on our end. So that's a huge jump. So we're going to have to charge $350 or $375 for the knives. And people have to just accept that or not. Like we have to pay dealers. We have to keep a website going. Like we don't even pay ourselves. So like we're not sitting there pocketing fucking bags of money and laughing over it like Scrooge McDuck. You know what I mean? I wish. But just kidding. G-Ball. What up, dude?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Let's just put the kids in bed and finish playing one of the games that they got for Christmas.
Doesn't sound
just
like
hanging out. Well, my 3-year-old son likes to roam around.
Gotcha.
After
I was just
bedtime.
ranting over here about shit.
The usual.
I was gonna say power creep left my ass.
What's
power
up, everybody?
Creep? Can't wait. Definitely getting one. We're talking about the Growler V2. This is my problem, talking about too many things. The stout hasn't left my pocket since I got it. Sick, dude. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate that, dude. I want a stormtrooper. Yeah. I think the stormtrooper is gonna be sick. Mirror polish. I don't know, man. The satin on the shielding ones, if you want, I mean, that's basically a mirror, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I have, and it's nice.
Like, if you want a mirror polish, there you go. And they're available right now.
Yeah,
They're the
that
only ones in
satin,
stock.
man.
You mean making it like should have been in the first place? I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, dude. Like, there's things that you want when you do projects that you can't always get. You know, you work with one OEM and they can't do certain things another OEM can, or you come up with an idea and you're already balls deep into production and you can't change it. Like, we wanted to add a patch of jimping right here, like Vox style, and we couldn't. It was too late by the time we thought of it. Then there's certain things that you do want and they don't do it. They forget or they fuck it up. And what are you going to do? You're going to send back 600 knives or wait 2 more months or like, so there's just a lot of that stuff. And I just keep notes of everything. And then we can do another version and hit all those points, you know? So, I mean, essentially it's improvements based on feedback. It's things you wanted to do in the first place. It's a lot of that stuff. It's all like learning experiences, you know. You guys get to see it all happen, I guess.
That's got to be a huge struggle, isn't it? Like the communication and like what you want, but conveying it to them.
Dude, you should have seen. I don't have my phone, but trying to explain contouring today to Kubi was like, how do you not know what I mean by contouring? You make knives with contouring constantly. Like,
right.
But so I ended up taking a picture of this growler laying down and this pinion laying down, and I laid a ruler over top of them, and then I took that picture and edited it and put flat with a big X and put contoured with a check mark. And I sent that, and then I sent another close up of the pinion to show it, and I sent that to them. Like, that's the best way I've found to communicate with these OEMs is to send pictures and just like spell it out because it's universal, kind of, you know.
You'd think they'd have like an intermediary, like, you know what I mean? Someone who can really communicate. You know, they're probably making tons and tons of money. Pay somebody who speaks English.
I mean, they're pretty good. Like the people we talk to at these OEMs are pretty good. Like that's the other thing. Like keeping up with communication is almost like a full-time job. I don't know how many OEMs I'm in communication with right now. It's got to be like 6 or 7. And I got to talk to every one of them like that and constantly update shit. Otherwise, projects just kind of like get, stalled out. So it's like, it's usually late night too, because like they're 12 hours ahead or whatever it is.
Right.
So like they're emailing me back in the middle of the night. So it's instead of waiting till the next morning, then sending an email, then waiting another day to get another response, I'll just stay up late and I'll fucking email them back and forth, in the middle of the night to get answers. Some of them, like Kubi today, was awake during the day. Guy was messaging me like crazy or responding. So it's all random, but
yeah. Because
I gotta skip ahead just to see what's going on. What up, Jay? Any button lock or access projects? So I've been talking to Kun Wu about doing an X-Lock version of one of our knives. We'll see if that happens. I don't know, but that might be cool. And then I'm talking to Kaiser about a button lock mash. So we'll see if any of this. These are very preliminary things right now, but they could happen. I'm not that big of a button lock guy or axis lock guy. Like, they have to be essentially like perfect for me. Like the Malibu, I love because they nail the D10 on that, the strength. But it's a flipper only, so it never sticks around, you know?
Right.
The mini FSD is a brown lock, but it's kind of button locky, and that's probably the best example of something that's actually like kept my interest. But I'm not the biggest fan, even though they are ambidextrous. I will say the drop bear has surprised the shit out of me. I got this in this week from Kaiser. They hooked it up, and damn, like this thing's very good. They were able to make the strength on that spring strong enough to actually be like fun. It's not like floppy. That's my biggest thing with axis locks. They're always fucking like super weak feeling. So
did you move the springs, the axis?
Yeah, I messed with it. I did a video. It'll come out eventually, but like it comes set to the strongest setting. But they then include another set of springs that are thicker, so you can actually make it even stronger. But mine came with two left springs or whatever, so I couldn't do it. I ended up putting in some aftermarket ones I bought on Amazon, and they just sent me some of the replacement springs so I can put those in eventually. But these are good. I mean, it fires like much better than I expected. I mean, I could still fail it like
Right.
on the flick, but it's a lot better than like every other axis lock I've tried. I can actually have fun, like reverse flicking it.
Right.
So, yeah, I really dig it. And the fact that what impressed me the most about this knife was when I took it apart, and what I mean by that is I just took the scales off. Then you could fuck with the springs, and then you can but you have to take the pivots out to do that. And this thing never came off center. It's like there's no play in any direction, and
is that an
they
LMAX?
nailed the lock on this.
Is that LMAX on that guy?
This one's 20 CV, but they have the one with Arctic fat carbon and a stonewash, I think, and that one's LMAX.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, if they would have let me choose, I would have chose that one, but I'm kind of glad they sent me the different one because I like the look of this.
I didn't see that one until you posted a short or something the other day. Yeah, that was the first I've seen that one. I know they got a couple coming down the pipe.
Check out Jesse's YouTube channel, Backyard Bushcraft 2655.
Sweet.
Would you say down the pike? What?
I think it was Vu was saying they have a couple different ones coming down the line, like different variations, different steels, and he said something about them messing around with like LC200N and some other shit coming up. So
that would be cool.
If they keep doing what they did this year, next year, keep expanding them materials, and Kaiser did well this year.
Dude, I've always been a skeptic of Kaiser, and like it was even hard for me to kind of not want to check out some of their stuff this year, to the point where I did end up hitting them up. I don't know if they hit me up or I hit them up, but either way, I got to check out some of their stuff here at the end of the year, and like I was basically thinking like, the drop bear is just another fucking, like people are just going gaga over nothing, but fucking it's amazing. Like it really is for what it is. If you're not an Axis fan, okay, but I'm not really. And this thing's amazing. Like it's been in my pocket every day since I got it. It's comfortable in hand. It's ambidextrous. It has fucking fat carbon, 20 CV. It's sharp. It's got good jimping. I think the overall aesthetic isn't like my thing. I'm not a big like snubby fucking spear point guy, but it works,
Right. something to
If it
beat
was like
on.
a sheep's foot, it would be like game over for me on this one. But
Dude, that would be sweet in
yeah,
that knife.
and maybe they'll mess with that,
Yep.
But yeah, Ian, it was 14C 28N on the V1 Growler. If you're talking about the stout, it was 20 CV. But sorry, I gotta skip ahead, guys. My bad. I got these. I got Javon. Blades and EDC is in the house. What's up, dude? Earlier he said he was excited for the mash. I'm excited for that too. It should be landing at Blue Creek next week, and then obviously they have to QC check them, and then we got to figure out what we're doing. But they're coming in hot.
Dude,
Put this
sweet.
towards your tax attorney bill. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Shout out to Nick. Thank you.
Yeah, remind me what are you doing with the mash? I remember seeing it, but what materials are you running on that?
Yeah, so it's shit. I don't have one here. I have one of the CMB prototypes in the other room, but I don't have a Kubi one. Loot 10 Tex, thank you, dude. Much appreciated. So on the mash, we did titanium scales over a steel liner lock, 14C 28M. And it'll be once you use like a Lefty 10 or whatever, if you have a code at Blue Creek or whatever, it's it'll be $120 shipped.
Sweet.
Yeah. And we did
Nice.
change so from the initial design, we did change the swedge at the end of the, like where the tip is slightly. So instead of having that sort of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's more like a slow swedge. So it kind of gives it a stubby kind of tip. Even though it's like a reverse Tanto sheep's foot, it kind of has a stubby tip, and we didn't really love that. So we got rid of that swedge and just had a hard angle to the tip. So it looks more aggressive and it's got more of a penetrating tip. I think most people will like it more than the original version. But obviously some people will be, upset about it, but it is what it is. Thank you, Mike. Much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Happy New Year to you and the fam. Go Devo. Thanks, Mike. Thank you guys for the super chats. It's very kind, very kind. Try the Kaiser Escort. It's a Pinkerton design with the clutch lock. So that was going to be my question. There's Vu.
That was the one I was interested in, dude, was the new Escort with the 20 CV. That looked all right.
So that was going to be my question on it. Is the clutch lock, do they all have the thing where you can change the settings? Or is it just certain models like the Drop Bear where it's, it has the steel liners and then you can take off the top scale? Or are they doing that with all of the clutch lock models?
That's a good question. That I would have to believe that they're doing that same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to give credit. They're putting out some damn good 154. Their 154 CM is outperforming a lot of S35. See, that's what I was saying earlier about the Growler V2. Like, I don't see a $30 difference in 154 to S35. Like, on my end. So on your end, add whatever it would be, 40% or whatever the margin is. So let's just double it, right? $60 difference from 154 to S35. Would you want to pay that? I feel like, because S35 to me is still a budget steel. You know what I mean? I say that like in quotations because it can go either way, but like you see knives at $100, $120 in S35. So it has that perception. So I don't like the fact that it's that much more, but like I was saying, I don't really see that big of a jump from 14C to 154, but I'm not a steel expert. You guys tell me. I would have no problem just going to 14C, you know what I mean? But because it lowers the minimum, it's worth it to me to go up to that. So I don't have to order 600. I can order 300. You know what I mean?
Like, I like 14C, I love 14C, but 154, man,
What up, Chris?
it's like right in that sweet spot, especially if it's done well or even good. It just kind of check marks all the boxes. You know what I mean? And then the S35 thing, if that was like $10 more,
Right.
then I could see going that way. But at that point, I would stick with 154 and rock that out. You know,
Exactly.
just make sure they have the heat treat good. And
What's up, Ian? Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Now, I don't know. That's another thing the steel folks in the chat can tell us. As far as I understand, 14C, like I made this joke earlier, like my grandma could heat treat that in her giant butt cheeks. You know what I mean? But is 154 harder to heat treat than 14C? Like, so could that make a difference? Like, yeah, technically it's better, but is that only if it's done at a slim margin of optimization? You know what I mean? Versus 14C, where you have a bigger window, so to speak. That would be an interesting topic. Yeah, what up? Knife modders in the house. Randy and Lechy. What's up, guys? Haven't seen you in a while. Love you guys. Kyle, what up? What up? Shout out to Kyle. He's got his sharpening service Instagram up. Oh, that reminds me. I said I would give him a wrench. Let me fuck do I come on, there we go. Click on that. Kyle. Add moderator. Done.
Can you
All
make
right.
mods through StreamYard?
I gotta go to YouTube and do it. I just open the
Okay.
live on YouTube and then do it.
Okay.
Looks like Bees Blades has been a member for 11 months. So I hate that StreamYard doesn't show these. But he said, love me some 154 CM. Hello, Lefty and Knife Fam. What's up, Bees? Got your kangaroo sack right here, brother. He sent me this from Australia. Something else I wanted to talk about was there's 2 pre-orders starting tomorrow. If anybody's interested, there's the A Purvis Blades. What the fuck is that thing called? The Rook. The Rook. I'll be honest, personally, that thing does nothing for me. I have zero interest in that knife, but it's gonna be made really well. All that shit. It looks cool in terms of materials and all that. The design just isn't for me. I'm not a big like front flipper only type person. Long, slender, like what's that guy's name? He does a lot of designs and he's very popular. Oh, Stop Pell. It's kind of,
Yeah.
like long and slim. That's just not what I like. But that drops tomorrow on pre-order, and then the Golden Designs Standard drops tomorrow, the pre-order, which looks absolutely sick. And it's like $270 starting. An M390 made by Best Tech Titanium, liner lock with insert, I believe. Like all around, it looks pretty solid for $270. That's definitely a first time, designer discount. The way I would put it. Or he had that quote locked in from a while ago, because the prices that we're getting now from Best Tech, yeah, he's on a slim margin, but it looks cool. I'm excited about it. I have a prototype in the mail, so hopefully I get it before the pre-order ends so I can check it out, because the only thing I'm concerned about is the lock bar access. It just looks kind of like there isn't any. It's just got the chamfers on each side, and I kind of hate that on knives, so we'll see. But
that's one thing I've never understood, man. At least since I really started examining knives, is like when you design that knife and then you get the prototypes, you have to know that there needs to be some more access there, or a chamfer there, or some gym. You know what I mean? I
know
don't
what
get
you
how
mean,
that gets missed.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but some people don't. It's not a problem for them. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain how, like, for some people, they can easily disengage knives like that. Like an example of that would be Liang Ma. His knives are the same way. Like all of them, except for I think the full size Field Duty, have like no cutout. It just has the two chamfers on each side of the scales or the lock bar, but it doesn't have like here, I'll just show you. So like on the drop bear, you have an axis lock, so there's no need to cut it back, right? Because you're not trying to get in here. So essentially they just have like a chamfer in here and a chamfer in here. So it's kind of dished out, you know what I mean? So your thumb has more room. And what that tells me is the person who designed that, the way they open or the way they close their knife is they hold the knife like this, and then they go in straight with their thumb, disengage it, and flick it close, right? Where people like us that are fucking stupid, we put our thumb in sideways to have it drop, right? Yep. And when you go in sideways, you need that extra access to get your fucking thumb in there. Otherwise, you're using the side of your thumb. But most people disengage straight down like this. And if you do that, it really is, you don't need as much access. And that's, I think, where that disconnect is, where you're saying, I don't know how people design things like that without notice. And it's because they literally, they don't disengage their knife the way we do.
Right. Yeah, you make a good point.
But and so it's all preference, you know. And for me, that's a big no-no. Like it hurts my thumb to disengage it. So I don't, and I'm not going to change the way I disengage a knife just for a knife. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But here's the knife. It's sexy as all get out. It has like Roosevelt vibes with some, I don't know, man. I don't know what it's unique for sure. But it gives me some Rosie vibes, maybe a little bit of kind of gives me a little bit of the 395 on the blade. And then obviously it's, you know, it's very unique as well. It's a very cool design. I like it. And that's another reason you'll see knives that don't have the cutout is it's such a short knife like this way that cutting that back can actually make it A, uncomfortable to use, or B, can make it where you can actually disengage the knife while you're gripping it, you know? So there's a lot of considerations, but like, yeah, I always want this cut back so that I can get my finger in there, thumb in there easier. Personally, the one I would get is the Sky with the dimples, but you also have the Ripple, and then you have the smoke color. It's supposed to be gray. It kind of looks bronze, but it's gray, I think. And then you have the pimped out version with gold dark matter. It's going to look sick, but it doesn't have the dimpling or anything. And you can pick between M390 for $330. I mean, that price is good. And then I think it's the Borkman's Twist or whatever it is, Damas steel. There's only like 10 of these or something.
I like that gold. Ooh, I like the clip too. Not bad.
Yeah, dude, the clip is the clip. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that reminds me so much of an F5.5 clip, but just stretched. Like if you just pulled the clip down so that it was longer and everything else thinned down, it would be like it's almost identical in that sense. Yeah, which I like. I like that clip. Other than the fact that it can be a little pokey right-handed. Let me just show you since we're here, let me see if I can get the changes because I was trying to navigate this before changes. Here we go. So it's going to be M390 instead of Magna Cut because Best Tech can't do Magna Cut anymore. Don't know what blade jimping. So the jimping is going to extend out past the hole instead of just coming to here. So that's cool. You're going to get different weight relief. I guess it's just going to be cut a little bit different. which is fine with me. You're going to have internal construction. They said they were simplifying it. To me, it looks like they added stuff, but
Yeah, it does.
but I think they simplified it in the fact that they I think it was supposed to be a internal stop pin mounted on the blade, and now it's a separate piece, I guess. And then you can see like bearing, washer, scale. And then here, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was steel originally, and that's why there was no washer. I have no idea what's going on here with that, but you can clearly see there's now a washer here and then a cutout in the scale. So I don't know. It's interesting. I don't see any changes to the clip. I don't know. It definitely looks different though. But if it's better, it's better. Here's the here's the lock bar access, I think. Let me just make sure here. So it's been modified to reduce sharpness. So they didn't add more access. They just made it softer, I guess.
Yeah, like a little chamfer in there or something.
So this is what I was saying earlier, where I was saying some people do it where they just put the chamfer on each side. That's what this is. So the actual like scale is not cut back to give you room for your thumb. It's just, it has those two chamfers, and then you can, it's kind of how the first stout prototype was. And then he moved this swedge forward, I guess. So you can see the swedge starts here now instead of all the way at the top. And I think that's to give you more meat when you front flip it. So
okay, so that's a front flipper too. Nice.
Yeah, it has a front flipper and a hole, yeah. And then they changed the lock bar like angle because one of the prototypes was slipping, I guess. Which I've seen that from Best Tech before, and then they fixed it. I think the Dawn was like that too. So anyway, that's going to be available tomorrow, and then it's a 3-day pre-order. There's no like limit. There's no limit on the normal versions. On the ones with the camo carbon or the fat carbon, there is. But so as long as you order within the 3 days, you're good. You don't have to like rush over there or anything. G-Ball, turn up your volume a little bit.
I think I changed it. I think it's
the
better,
Rook
maybe.
is atrocious.
Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah.
Like
154 cm is an absolute large jump in performance. Oh, cool. If the price is 10 to 15 more for 154 cm, I would pay the difference and not think twice. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. That actually helps a lot.
Yeah,
just ordered the V2 from Knife Center after your video. The V2. V2.
You talking about the Raptor? The Raptor V2, maybe?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe he's talking about your video. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because you probably hate this knife, don't you? I mean, it's definitely not a lefty-friendly knife.
No, I had a first version. I really liked it.
I saw your video on that. That was, I actually watched your video before I ordered it, actually.
Yeah, if they had like the inlay ones back then and the ones with the updated pivot, I definitely would have got one. But ultimately, you're right. It's not a great lefty knife, and it's like a clip point. So, but it's fucking sexy and cool. So definitely a sick knife.
It's like I've been saying in some of my videos, dude. I probably won't be able to really show it here. It's almost like a modified clip point. It goes down and it has a small, like it comes up just a tiny bit, but it's really not like,
I know what you're saying.
An extreme, yeah.
It's kind of a drop point.
Yeah.
In the way the tip, yeah. I'm not capable of waiting after a whole year. What happened? Are you talking about the Leon Ma? I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
That one's been more than a year. That one's been like 15, 16 months already.
That's pissing me off.
Yeah, I mean, if they come out great, then I'm fine. Like he's just making sure
Yeah,
they're good. Like he's not trying to delay them.
I get it. But at least have like that's what I was saying in one of my videos too. Was like
Oh wait,
people like
what happened? He left. Hold on, boo. It's saddening. What the fuck happened?
he leave
They are not
Kaiser.
committing with me. They are not ready. Oh, I'm leaving Kaiser. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Damn.
But that's what I was gonna
No,
say.
what? Like you asked for? Did you ask for like a full time rep, like to be their U.S. rep, and they didn't want to? They didn't want to hire you on.
Yeah, that sucks.
You should come on and talk about it, boo. I mean, if you want to, I'll send you a link.
But at least have some communication, like you and John at EMP and Vero and like a bunch of other guys. They keep you updated so you know what the hell's going on. I
I
think
see what you're saying.
he said like one thing in the last year and a half, and it was like it's going to be a little longer, and it's
Yeah,
like,
I think he's not used to it. He's always just ordered his shit and then sold it, you
right,
know. But
yeah,
he saw that there was a big demand for the field duty, and he couldn't afford to order however many like the market desired. So he did the pre-order to be able to do it. I'm not saying he did us a favor, but like he was, you know what I mean? He was trying to make sure everybody who wanted one got one.
right,
And maybe it was a lot more than he thought, or I think his requirements for the knife were very high to what Riot wanted to do. Like, because I remember initially it was going to be a steel liner lock because they couldn't do the insert at the thinness he wanted the knife. And then so there's all these like little details. The way he has a hidden bolster, like there's no hardware. It honestly looks goofy to me because I'm so used to seeing hardware on the outside. You know what I mean? It looks goofy not having it. Have you
right.
seen the new video today where he showed one of the Arctic ones?
No,
Here, I do agree that I wish he would just like say something more about it instead of just like occasionally showing a video of it.
right,
But
yeah,
here, look at this. It like to me, my brain almost makes it look goofy because like it doesn't have any like it's not a real bolster, you know? Like I don't know how to explain that better, but there's no lock showing, I guess. It almost looks like too small and chunky. Like I don't know. It's weird. But I'm sure it's great. It looks fucking awesome, to be honest.
it really does look
And
awesome.
it's side cut Arctic fat carbon. Like so he didn't just do normal fat carbon, he did side cut. Like that's unique as shit.
That's what I got too. Yeah,
I
that
think I
exactly.
ordered that one, but then I asked to change it because I wanted a belt satin. But I don't know what he ended up actually marking me down for. I don't even
Oh
think I
yeah,
care.
I
I
don't
just
know
want
which
one at
one I
this
got.
point. And then apparently he did
Yeah.
lefties that I didn't even know about.
So have you heard anything? Last I heard, he was saying like December or what was it, November maybe or something, and then
I think he
one.
said something about it would be early this year, next year or something. I'll
That must have been
here,
one
hold on.
hell of a mess up.
I'll do this. Well, they had to redo the blades or something, I think.
I forget what the hell he said it was, but yeah, it must have been one hell of a mess up, man. I mean, like I get what happened, but like it's awesome how like you and I'll go back to like EMP, EDC, and even Vero again. Like you guys, you put out this knife is coming out. Let's pre-order it, and then it's gonna be done. within 6 months or whatever. You know what I mean? And then you keep
Right.
everyone updated up until they're going to ship. That's what I appreciate. And I'm sure,
Hmm.
you know, everyone else, most people do too.
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. Sorry, I'm trying to send him a text real quick. See if my messages are not going through though. It's weird. It's odd. Yeah, well, all right. Anyway, I'll shoot him a text after the live and I'll ask about it. See what he says. Cause yeah, I think having an update would be nice. Vu, dude, I hope everything works out for you, man. I know you worked really hard for Kaiser and it's unfortunate. Maybe they just weren't ready to pay somebody full time, you know what I mean? Um, I don't know. I don't know what they were paying if at all for you. So, but sucks.
Try to hit up like Kubi or something.
Yeah, I think Kubi needs dude. If Kubi had a good U.S. rep, I think
For
it would
real.
help them a lot.
Dude, yeah. That's where I'd go, Boo. I'd hit
Like
up
they do
Kubi.
really good stuff, but like they don't have a good presence here. You know what I mean?
Yep. Like Savivi, that's another reason why they do so well, and Kaiser. But Savivi's still got that popularity, you know. Um, they
I
have a
asked
lot
them
of
to
presence
commit.
here.
They said they are not ready. They
Yeah, I
didn't want
wonder.
to lock me in. I don't know exactly what that means though. Like,
So basically, they didn't want to guarantee him
yeah, but
future
like,
work.
what were they doing before? Like, were they just hitting you up occasionally, being like, "Hey, you want to do the show? We'll pay for you to go and whatever." Or like,
Right.
were they paying you for video? Like, I don't know. You don't have to tell us. I don't know. That's the kind of shit that interests me. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is. And that knife feels $450 knife premium all day long. I'm shocked and impressed by it.
Oh,
What
did she
knife are you
handle
talking
that
about?
shit? Is she
What?
talking about the Leon? She must be talking about the Leon Ma.
No, because she said she's shocked and impressed by it, like she's handled it, right?
Oh, yeah, true. Well, yeah, then I don't know.
I got my Kubi snaked tie S90V Volus today. I'm literally can't believe it's only $154 knife. Okay, she's talking about that. Kubi
Oh,
snaked tie Volos? Let me pull this up.
I don't
Kubi.
know. I'm not sure which one that even is.
Oh, it's that one with the super skinny blade. This one?
Oh, okay. I'm seeing it in titanium. I guess I have seen the G10. Is there a G10 version of that?
No, I think she got the tie one. She said snaked tie or something.
Oh, okay. That looks pretty decent. It's got a flipper and a elongated hole there.
Tie S90V. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Dude,
Yeah, that
Kubi's
one's not my style, but they make good shit. So
yeah, Kubi's S90V uh is pretty damn good.
shit, why ruin the momentum? Yeah. It's gotta be the money, Vu. Like I doubt it has anything to do with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um it's probably the money. Like they just if you were asking for a full-time job, like they gotta pay you, you know. So
I
I
see
don't know.
Transparent Knives is in here. I wonder if he's tested Riot's 3V before.
Is that what you have there?
Yeah.
They did a run in 3V?
Yeah, they did, bro.
It's so dumb. Like I don't why would you do that knife in 3V?
Well, because you're gonna take it out and run it through a log.
You're gonna
Because
run
they
a knife
know
that doesn't have a lock through a log?
because they know nobody's gonna actually, you know what I
It's
mean?
a fidget toy.
Yeah, nobody's gonna.
I
It's
don't know.
just
That's just like I think they just did it because people will buy another one.
yeah, pretty
You
much.
should send it to Brian, dude. He does HRC testing.
Well, yeah, that's why I was saying. I wonder if he's tested that
Gotcha.
shit before. You know what I mean?
He said, waiting for pre-orders is rough, not complaining about it as a way of doing things, but I'm super impatient. That reminds me, I
Yeah.
got a rebladed Demco on the way from him, actually. I'm excited about that. I got some cool shit coming right now. That's one of
That
them.
sounds good. That sounds good. What, in Magna Cut or something?
Magna Cut at like 64.5 or something, or 65. Yeah, I think it was 64.5. I asked him last live. And dude, it has like a stout looking blade. It's kind of like a stout meets Buzz blade shape. Fucking looks sexy as all hell. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Yeah, and then I have a custom wear knives alley on the way. I won a lotto, a buddy won, and then I bought the knife off him. But it's a custom wear knife, a Lefty. Fucking looks sick, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Customs and me are not like the So I have that coming. So I have those two coming, and then I wanted to buy a knife tonight on the live stream. I've been checking out this Heretic Colossus, and I was thinking, as of January 2nd, autos are legal here in PA. It's kind of be like cool to buy one. And I've been looking at that since Blade Show 21. The guy at Heretic showed it to me because it has a reversible clip, apparently. So I kind of want to buy one, but I was hoping that E-Knives or Heretic would respond to me. I DM'd them earlier today to ask about if the clip was still reversible. Let me pull up E-Knives and I'll show you. Didn't you just get a knife from them?
I was gonna say pull up that knife because I don't think I've seen it, dude.
So it's an OTF. It's not like anything fucking groundbreaking, but I just think it looks cool. But I need you guys to help me pick the version if they still have them in stock, I guess. So it's this knife right here, the Colossus. And it comes in this blue, which is just a little too bright for me, I think. But then I'm trying to decide between the root beer one, this one, or just go black.
Oh, dude, that root beer. No, I don't know, dude. You probably got a ton of black shit, don't you?
I mean, I'm not like the biggest black guy, so no, not really. But yeah, I mean, I got black shit, but that's because I don't really love weird colors. Like, does that look good to you?
It's almost like a copper, dude. It looks like a copper.
It's root beer, bro. It's aluminum, so it's brown essentially. I don't know, man. If you think that one's better, let's let the people vote, and I'll buy the one they vote on. So, black or bronze. So we'll call it black or root beer. You guys vote. So hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the StreamYard tool and make this like a thing somehow.
Is there another version of this one? I saw two, didn't I?
There's a blue one.
I thought they had two of each, or am I tripping?
Okay, I think I know how I can do it. If I do two, let's just try it. We'll see what happens. But so if you think I should buy the black one, put hashtag black. And if you think I should buy the root beer one, put hashtag root beer, all in one word, no spaces. Let's just see if this works. And then I'll give it like 5 minutes and then I'll do it. I think I can make it work. Lock bar access looks terrible. Chunky and fat. Oh, you're talking about the field duty? Yeah, I think it's going to be a matter of seeing it in hand, though, because Leon does have, like, really small hands. So it might not translate right.
Yeah. Yeah, and if his fingers and shit are, like, really skinny and small, and he doesn't fidget with his shit like we do, I can only imagine what, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But But yeah, Brian, with pre-orders, so I think a lot of people are gonna just say, "Well, you do pre-orders for Devo, so of course you're gonna say this." But like, I like pre-orders, and I think it's because I own the knife longer. No, like the anticipation for me is almost the best part. And then when a knife actually lives up to that anticipation, it's like fucking over the moon feeling. But a lot of times it doesn't. A lot of times I get it and I'm like, eh. And then I just sell it though, because if you do a pre-order, there's always people who want the knife that didn't pre-order it. So you get it and
Yep.
then you can just sell it right away. But like when I get a knife, like I waited 6 months or whatever, and this shows up at my door.
Oh yeah.
This thing fucking dude, it's insane. Was so worth the wait.
Yeah.
And okay, I saved, now you can buy them for 365. It was 350 on pre-order. I don't know if we got extra stuff like the extra hardware might have only come with the pre-orders. But like that little bit is worth it. I mean, because I would own this knife regardless.
Well, you got a Hank too, you bastard.
Yeah, right here. So you get the Hank too. Like, I don't know. The cool stuff you get with pre-orders is cool. The fact that you're supporting people is cool, in my opinion. Like most of the pre-orders I do, I have some communication with the person doing it. So I want to support them. You know what I mean?
Did you know, I dropped that video earlier today and Chris actually commented on it. I
Yeah, I
actually
saw that.
I
Yep.
actually love the stair stepping on the hole.
Yeah, it's called ziggurat jimping.
Ziggurat. Okay. Well, I
Yep.
actually like that, dude. My
I like
fingers
how it
are
feels when I flick it, but I don't like that my skin flies off with it and I have to clean it out.
right. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I like how it feels. I agree with that. But it doesn't fucking hurt. Like I
No.
don't know
No.
what that's all about.
No.
Are the knurled buzz scales a new config or separate scales you replace the stock ones? They're separate that you'll replace the stock ones with. So what happened was I sent them a lynch clip to make sure that the clip will fit the slot for the wire clip, because we want to make sure people can swap to lynch clips and RGT clips.
Right.
So first I sent them the file from QSP for the handle scales so they could match it, because I figured that works with the lynch clips. So all they got to do is match that. And then I was like, you know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to send you a clip too to make sure. And I was already sending them a buzz so that they could match the detent, hopefully. And so I just included that. And I guess they had already started milling scales. So they had made 40 scales already. And then they got the clip and realized it didn't actually fit for some reason. I don't know what they did. I don't think it was my file, but maybe the fact that the buzz is contoured and the stout isn't somehow threw things off. So they had these 40 extra scales and they asked us if we wanted to buy them and they could do some kind of milling on them or something. The only catch is you have to use the stock wire clip. You can't swap clips on them. But I think that kind of works with the knurling anyway. But so we said, all right, let's do, and we came up with a couple milling patterns, and the one we really liked was knurling. So we went with knurling, and we're doing 20 stonewash, 20 blackwash, and we obviously got the scales at a discount because they were, they have the issue, so to speak. So they're not going to be mad expensive. We'll probably sell them for like 80 or $100, but you get a full set of titanium scales. I think that's fair. I don't know. At least based on what we're paying, that's fair. So hopefully that explains it. But yeah, you would buy them separately, because otherwise we got to take them off a knife, put them on, and then we got extra plain scales, which doesn't make sense. I have to choose between a Buzz or a Stout V2. Can't afford both. What should I choose?
Get the Buzz, dude. If you
I would
already
get
have
a
a
Buzz
Stout.
just because you can get one like sooner. We haven't
Yeah.
even paid for prototypes yet on the V2. Like you might be able to afford one by the time it comes. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you can always hit me up, dude, if you like, you know what I mean? If you don't get in on the pre-order for the V2, like we're always gonna have some extra when the knives come in. And if I can help people out, I always will. But obviously the pre-orders help us actually place the order. So I'm not saying everybody should not do that.
Right. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, what I was saying earlier is I like pre-orders because the anticipation to me is as good as the knife. Like it's hard to explain. And it's like it's not an investment, but like I've never like lost a bunch of money on pre-orders. You just wait and then you sell it when it comes in. Like you don't
Right.
like it or you changed your mind or whatever. Like I don't know. People who hate pre-orders,
You're
I
almost like
get it, but I personally like it, so I don't have a problem doing them either because I
it's
feel
like
like it makes sense, and we have to do them. Like we don't have the money to just do runs of everything, and it's mostly
right.
like a lot of it is because we're doing a lot of projects. Like we're not just doing one knife and then another knife. So like if we did that, we probably could slowly just do orders, but you know, another factor that I love about pre-orders is you get to find out how many to order. Like it makes it really hard when you have no clue what to order. Like you
Right.
just assume people are going to buy all of your knives, like, or the versions. You know what I mean? Like, had we not done a pre-order for the Buzz, I probably would have ordered more of the blacked out one than we needed because, like, the blacked out one was like dog shit on the pre-order. So is there a price on the knurled version? So yeah, it'll be like 80 or $100 for the scales, and then you can, you know, swap it out.
And they have to keep the wire clip.
Yeah, you have to use the
Okay.
wire clip on the knurled ones.
Right.
All right. So did anybody do the hashtag thing? Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted. So hashtag black. I want to see if this works.
I think
It
a bunch of
should.
people did. Yeah.
It doesn't count them.
What?
I thought it went back and counted them. Hold on, let me try hashtag root beer. If it doesn't, I'll do it myself.
Can't you do like a damn?
How are you doing?
No, that must just be happening. 2 entries. All right, so let me see.
Can't you do like a
So root beer, black.
What the
Well,
hell
is
am
it obvious, guys, that everybody wants root beer? Root beer, root beer, root beer, root beer. Black,
guess
black,
so.
root beer, root beer, root beer, black, 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 root beer. Hashtag deadlock. Root beer, black, root beer, root beer, root beer, root beer, black. This is old fashioned. We're just gonna look.
Damn, I think
Show black again. Okay, so that's
I
the
don't
root
know,
beer.
dude. The root beer kind of. Yeah, see, there is 2, dude. What's going on?
The other one is serrated.
Oh.
Is that what you mean? Yeah.
I guess.
So that's I think the black is sexy, dude. I don't know. I kind of like the black.
I don't know, dude. It just looks.
So the black kind of it hides the grip tape shit where the root beer like makes it stand out. But
yeah.
the chat's going nuts for root beer. I agree. I mean,
yeah, I agree. 460 is a little high, but what? It's a little high, but it is badass. If I was getting it, dude, I would get the root beer one just because I have quite a few black knives. I don't have much.
There you go, Brian.
I don't have much like copper orange type shit like that, or like the dark bronze or.
I get what you're saying. I don't really roll like that. I'm not like, oh, there's pink and black. I don't have pink knives, so let me get pink.
Right.
Like, I don't like pink knives, so I'm just not gonna get the pink one.
No, I hear you. If you don't like
I
that
do
orange,
think the root beer looks cool. I just think it's cool that it's root beer. Like, that's kind of the
yeah, that's another thing. I was gonna say though, if you don't like that color though, I wouldn't get it. You know what I mean? No matter what anyone says. But if
right.
you think it's kind of cool, but the black might, or the how it shows the black a little more, I
What's
don't
up,
know that
Casey?
you might find that don't bother you as bad once you get it. You know what I mean?
I like pre-orders. I have one coming up soon. Yeah. I think Casey doesn't like pre-orders normally either, but it kind of looks like the Kaiser horn. Just saying. This does? What the fuck are you talking
No,
about? What knife is he talking about?
I
I
don't
hate
know.
the Kaiser horn's ugly as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Tore up my fingernail until I learned to. Oh, that must be the problem.
Yeah, dude, you don't want
Yeah,
to.
you got to
You don't.
use like you stick your front of your finger in
Yeah, you don't want to
and
stick your
fire.
nail in
Like,
there.
yeah. I don't shove my nail in there. But like, look at this. This is fucking. Let me pull this down for a second.
Yeah, dude. The
Like, this
gom
is
is.
disgusting.
So is mine, dude. So is mine.
Like, I don't know if you could. Hold on. Let me make my thing big. I don't know if
Yeah,
my
go ahead.
lighting's better or yours, but can you see that just nastiness all up in here?
Mine's damn near the same way, dude.
Look at that. You can see my skin just sitting there on the shelf. Like, I literally have to take a Q-tip and just slice it
You know,
off.
you know what I started doing, dude? Was I keep like one of them little toothbrushes, just like a small kid's toothbrush or whatever.
Yeah, that would work.
Take that, dude, and it takes it right off, man. You don't
Yeah.
even gotta
But that's
think
fucking.
about it.
And so the black ones are horrible. Like, one, I don't like DLC in general just because I think it looks like paint. I prefer a black wash so much more than just straight DLC.
Yeah.
But when I had the DLC one, dude, your skin is like just stands out like a sore thumb.
I didn't think about that, dude, because
Yeah,
the black
Knife
one's black.
standards. Yo, check this out, guys. It's Loctiting right now, so I can't flick it, but I got my RR standard here. And your
Ooh,
boy hooked it up. Got that milled clip. Look at this shit.
dude, that thing's sweet.
Yeah, dude. The RR standard's dope, man. Here, I'll pop it open so I can show you the blade. I don't want to flick it.
Are those available? Are those available?
Yeah, dude, he's got them on the website. They're in Magna Cut.
What?
Yeah, Magna Cut. It's got a choil. Fucking sick, dude. Same price as the GOM or the GOM.
No shit, dude. That thing's sweet. Flip that around again once.
What?
Flip that around to the show side.
Yeah, look at that mill. This is the milled one with black hardware. Then there's a all gray and an all black, but they're not milled. This one's fucking sexy.
No, I like that one.
It comes with a wire clip, but he's got these milled ones you can get to replace it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
fucking sexy, dude. I love this knife.
That thing is sweet looking, dude.
Yeah.
I seen you show that off once before, but I never looked.
I love how it like just holds the whole blade in there. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones that speaks to me. And I swear, when I first saw this knife, I think it was on Jim Skelton's channel, I was like, like that handle and that blade don't really work. But like the more I saw it, and then when I got it and actually like handled it in person, dude, I love this thing. So
the back end of the handle almost does what the GOM does. It like kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's got
like
the
coffins out a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
RR
love
standard stick. Oh, that reminds me. If anybody's looking for a Chickadee, I'm gonna let this one go. Here's the rub. It has a left-hand Oak City Leatherworks leather supply slip. So if you're not left-handed, you're not going to probably love the slip, but it's
Some
Magna
righties
Cut 64, I think. 60, what is it? 63 to 64 Magna Cut, hand ground. It's got the yellow G10. And then it comes with this setup.
Boy, that's minimal as shit there.
Dude, it's the best fucking here. It's the best fixed blade. I fucking hate this thing, dude. Look down here.
It's just like following you around.
Can you look at my dick, please? Come on. I'm gonna try to crouch. All right, anyway, I wear it on my belt and it just disappears, dude. I carry one every fucking day, no matter what. It's right there, cross draw appendix. I never even feel it until I need it. It's so good. But I have 3, so I don't need 3.
I was going to say, some right-handed people might carry a folder in their right pocket, and they might want to carry that bitch in their left pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But anyway, they're usually, I think, $240 or $250, and then this was $85. But I was going to sell the whole thing for $300. So if you're not left-handed, that might not be a deal for you. But if you are, you're obviously saving some money. So we'll see if anybody's interested, and I'll go from there. But even in these slips, so slim and fits right in the pocket. You could carry it in your back right pocket as a righty. That would work. But, yeah, sick knife. I just have 3 of them. I did cut this right here. So I had it so it's mounted as tight as it can go on my groove belt. It'll fit any standard belt. But if you have a thicker belt, you might need to get another one of these straps. They're cheap as hell on Amazon anyway, but I did cut it to make it tighter.
Does that black and red slip you have, does that match any of your other Chickadees or no?
Yeah, so I was thinking that, but my other ones are, so this is the main reason I would go with the root beer Heretic is because I have a root beer float Chickadee.
Yeah, dude, that thing's sweet. The root beer one.
Yeah. So I got this one.
I love that brown he got on there.
But that doesn't really go with this slip. And then I have a blue one. So, I have this for the blue one. And I already have slips for each one, so I don't really need another one.
Right.
So,
damn,
yeah. I don't really feel like eating the cost of it either. I don't need the money. I just don't need 3 Chickadees either. So I'll just keep it if I have to. Is there really 120 people in here? What the fuck? Yeah. What up, Shane? Congrats on 1K, dude. Go check out Edgy American, guys. He will happily tell you that all Chinese-made knives are made in the same place by the same company.
Did you see that bitch, Lefty?
This is a rockin' live stream, yeah. Because we're showing up the RR standard. I'm just kidding. God, I can't wait to flick that knife, dude. I'm so pissed that it's Loctiting right now. My instinct was just, when that thing fires, it's like a shotgun went off. Oh, I fucking love it. Go get one. The mash should drop in the next couple weeks. It's inbound to Blue Creek. It's in the country on the way there.
Dude, that could be there any day.
They got to do their thing, and, we got to market it and whatnot, so... pre-orders are fun except when they're 12. Yeah, that's another thing. I think pre-orders, if it's 3 to 6 months, I don't think it's that bad. But I agree, when it's 12 or 15 months, it's rough.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna do a pre-order that's more than 6 or 7 months, you should do a pay half thing or something.
Yeah, I agree.
Lefty, you can help me out by choosing a different knife. OTF ? Well, it's going to be legal here, and I just want to have one. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I hear you.
Heretic is absolute shit. I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't like
damn.
that one that was double action or whatever. That one sucked, but I've handled some of their stuff and I liked it. So you guys are rough. Leon
Lefty,
really appreciates y'all's money.
you see this bad boy yet?
See, that's the thing though, Shane. Yeah, I did, dude. That looks fucking fire. The Sagaha is nasty on that one.
Dude,
They did it well on that, man. QSP
they,
killed it. The one on the F5, I think, looks like plastic, but
I know you hate the F5 one,
yeah.
but yeah,
But
this
that
one
looks sick.
blows.
I kind of
Yeah.
wish I would have got one now.
They only made 100, dude.
Well, that's a lot.
That's not,
but yeah.
well, yeah.
And they sold out already?
Oh, dude, they lasted longer than I thought, dude. I thought 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but it lasted about 2 hours, I'd say.
100 knives in 2 hours, and there's already 8 million nimbles out there? Jesus.
That's true. That's true.
Everything I've experienced from Heretic was amazing. At least the machine work was. Yeah, I'm not worried about if it sucks, I'll send it back, I guess, or sell it. I don't know. I'm not worried about it.
Right.
And Shane, his thing with Leon, he charged $100 deposit, I think it was, right? That's all you had to pay up front was $100, and then you paid the other 300 or whatever it was later. And the mistake he made was charging that other portion too early. Like he charged it thinking he was ready to get them, but then they had to fuck up with the flipper tab or whatever, and now it's delayed it like 7-8 months. I think they had to remake every blade and whatever. They had to remake the knife basically, I think. So I don't blame Leon for that at all. Like, I don't know. I just think like when you say shit like that, you're looking at it like people are trying to like take your money and fucking like that's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to be able to do the run of the knife. And if you like the design enough to support it, I don't see the problem with that. Like, I don't know. All right, we got a bunch of hashtag black root beer, toot beer. 2 votes for black. Richie Lindy is watching anime and sanding. Yeah, Lindy seems like she's a little bit out of the knife game right now, which is good. You know, you got to take a break sometimes. I never do, but probably should. Man, what? I think people like the root beer. Blue one is solid. There we go. Just get the blue one. Why this OTF for 460? Well, because it's got a reversible clip. And I don't know. That was basically my reason. I handled it at Blade Show Atlanta in 21. I really liked it. I don't know. It's just in my head. I liked it. It looks like it has a flat clip screw, so it's not like a big-ass glass breaker, unless I'm mistaken. It just looks like a screw. It's got sick grind lines. Like, look at that. It looks sick to me. It's in Magna Cut, which is cool. I don't know. What are you guys hating on this thing for?
I don't mind it.
Fucking screw. That's all I want to know. You can't, right? It looks like it might be a big boy on the end there.
How big is that?
Oh, wait. It's fucking huge, though. 8.5?
Damn.
I thought it was... Oh, wait. That's... Oh, well, duh. It's one open, but 3.5-inch blade. That's what made me think it wouldn't be that big. That's pretty fucking... It is called the Colossus, you know.
Well, and then you got a 5.5-inch handle.
Well, no. You got a 5-inch handle.
Oh, yeah.
3.5-inch blade.
Right.
Well, because it's an OTF, they always have to have all that room in there, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's like this knife, dude.
You guys are talking me out of it now.
This EXO is bigger than... I mean, I knew it was a bigger knife, but I didn't know how big.
Why is the serrations more expensive?
Probably more... $21 more.
Are they all... Hold on. Oh, dude, I just made up my mind though. Look, that's a stonewash. The black one's a satin.
It looked like it, yeah.
Oh no, it says stonewash. That looks fucking satin to me.
I wonder if they took those photos before. That does look like a machine satin.
Yeah, that's what I would want. This one looks the same way. What about the blue ones? Yeah, but the blue ones look similar.
Yeah, it does.
I wonder if it's just the light. See, the blue is like too blue for me, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. It's a little too flashy.
I don't
The
know.
orange one. The
It's
orange
just
one's
kind of a
toned
knife I want
down.
to try. I don't know why. Don't ask me
What
why.
about the pink one?
Yeah, see, I don't like Microtech at all. I know I hate their knives.
Yeah, I'm not the
I
biggest
just
fan
don't like
either.
this knife. Looks sick though, with the frag and shit on it. But it's not reversible. That's kind of what I'm trying to get here, is a reversible one.
I like that frag though.
Man, there's a lot of fucking knives here. I don't know. I just kind of want one of these. Don't ask me why again, motherfuckers. I think I'm gonna go with the black just because it's possible I'll get the belt satin.
Yeah, dude. That's what I can tell. That's the one you kind of had picked. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go with the black on black then, dude.
All right. What I'm gonna do? Oh, now it's $920. Holy shit!
Ooh.
I think it's because I accidentally added the root beer one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, let me real quick check the chat, make sure there's no red flags. Somebody in there is going to tell me something obvious that I didn't realize. Definitely root beer. Why not get the Benchmade shootout? Because I don't know, the shootout was cool, but definitely not something I would carry. Sorry. You're going to sell it after 24 hours? Yeah, probably, but I still want to pick the right one. You can buy it off me.
Yeah, but see, the thing everyone's forgetting is Pennsylvania is getting their auto law disbanded. So now we can actually carry autos. So you got to keep that in mind. I mean, if the action sucks or there's a reason it sucks, then I could see it. But if it works good and shit, man, I'd keep it because you can carry the bitch now, you know?
Yeah. I'm skipping way ahead. Sorry, guys.
Guardian Tactical over Heretic, somebody
I
said.
see red flags. They're not the same as Microtech. They're a little bit different. I've handled both, so I don't know. You're pronouncing heretic wrong. No, that's how you pronounce heretic. Are you trying to tell me it's heretic? Because that's not right. Heretic. That's like, it's a fucking religious thing.
Yeah, Heretic.
Haven't you seen the movie? What's that fucking movie with Keanu Reeves? Fucking love that movie. Not Keanu Reeves, Christian Bale. It was like his Matrix. Fuck. He was a cleric. That movie was so fucking good for drinking back in the day. Heretic. Yeah, what up, Cole? What's your vote on this, Cole? You think I should get the Heretica knife? Heretic. That's what I said.
I'm sure it's good as shit, dude.
Yeah, I know they're both Marfione. It's Marfione Jr., though. It's his son. It's a different company. They're not made in the same factory.
Right. No, they're not.
Hair and Tick.
Dude, I
Equilibrium. Yeah, that movie was the shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I guarantee that for that money, dude, it better be damn good. But I'm sure it is. You know what I mean?
Steve, I agree. Guardian has the better action, but their knives are fucking ugly as shit. Like, they need a good design. I would love it. I'll take the Chickadee. Oh, yeah, my bad. Did anybody else call the Chickadee before Viz's 77? Just want to make sure.
Dude, I thought about it, man, but I spent way too much money.
Yeah. I feel you. Do you have my email, Visits, or are you on Instagram? Let me give you my email. You can email me. It's in the chat. Is the Sea Bale flick? Yeah, Equilibrium's the shit, dude. It's his Matrix, I'm telling you. He does some crazy ass shit and he's throwing bullets and shit. Fucking awesome.
Sorry, Casey. I'm not sure what the hell is going on if you're having trouble hearing me,
That's
man.
right. They are made in the same Chinese factory for sure. There's an OG version of Equilibrium. Like that one was from the 90s.
Must be old as shit.
I thought you were talking Constantine. That's a classic too, dude. Love
That's
Constantine with Shia LaBeouf, dude. That's an epic LaBeouf role right there.
Dude, that's what I thought you were talking about when you said Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, he's talking about your mic or whatever. I don't know what you're using. I can hear you, and it's fine. Like, who cares?
All right. Well, I'm using these freaking
What
iPod.
kind of laptop do you have?
I have a brand new laptop. I just bought it like 2 weeks ago. It's a Acer.
Are you in a room with like other people that would hear you if you took off the earbuds?
I could take them off.
Yeah, or no, change your mic to the laptop. That would work. You could still hear through the earbuds, but your sound would be picked up by the laptop. I think the problem is you're using the AirBuds microphone.
Okay.
That makes sense? Just go if you go down to the settings, you should be able to change your audio stuff.
All right.
But again, you're fine. Like you don't have to do it. All right, Vizes, I'll hit you up right after the live. We can talk. Do you like this tactical bro design on the Heretic in brass, aka root beer? Yeah. I don't know. I can't get behind the root beer. I want to because you guys like it and because other people like it, but I just can't do it. Yeah, I agree, but I just can't do it. Do they have a black version? That'd be my buy for 400 plus. Yeah, I don't want a black blade. That would be cheaper to me. I don't know. Yeah, what up, Benny? What's going on?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Cobra Tech.
I wouldn't buy no black blade in that.
Too. Oh, really? They tried making a show and it sucked balls.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, gone awry. You're right, dude. I can almost picture it already that there's a Korean version of it or Hong Kong version of it. The action movie. Have you ever seen the movie The Tower? I think it's called. That's a fucking insane movie. I remember watching that drinking too. It's like I think it was set in London. There's these British guys that go into this tower and it's just like fucking nonsense there's aliens and shit. It was fucking crazy.
No, I don't think I've seen that one before. The Tower.
Yeah, I need to talk to Axial. They keep saying they're going to send me something, and then they don't. Because I'm signed up with them as an affiliate, and I'm like, I can't help you guys unless you like have something to sell. Like, it's just weird. Like they haven't really released anything but limited Axial ships for a while, because they're gearing up for USA made stuff. Like other USA made stuff. They have their Enzi was made over in China and the fixed blade was made in China, but they're bringing that stuff over here.
Yeah, dude, I picked up one of the fixed blades. It's awesome.
Yeah, I just don't like how short the handle is.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, dude. I don't know. In that sense, it don't seem to bother me a whole lot that it is a little shorter than the blade. You know what I mean? because if you want to EDC it in your pocket or something, I can see making the handle a touch smaller than the blade. I think Jevon's got one.
I had one. Well, they sent me one. I passed it around a little bit.
Oh, okay, so you checked it out.
Yeah, it was cool. It's kind of like the Guardian, the Bradford Guardian 3 or whatever. I don't know.
Yep. Yeah. The handle is smaller on that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like that. I find it weird when the handle is shorter than the blade.
The reason I got
like I can deal with it when it's the other way around, but I don't know. I'm trying to sign in over here to E9. I thought I had an account. There it is. All right.
Yeah, I ended up getting that on Black Friday, dude, for like $65. S35, awesome micarta. And I got the white coated like special edition or whatever they called it. But it's pretty good. I like it so far.
You know I'm sizzling that bitch. All right, hold on.
Oh yeah, I would. Oh yeah.
Fucking sizzles the shit. All right. Oh, there's a code. Fuck. It's gonna get sent to my All right, hang on, guys. This is gonna get weird.
You gotta get your 5-digit code.
All right, here's my code. Last time I did this, they got weird, and then I just bought whatever it was. They wanted my social and shit, and I was like, why? That's unusual. This is Sezzle. They're not supposed to want my All right, let me see if the camera comes back. All right. Order, blah, 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 blah. Complete order. All right, we're good. All right. Oh, wait, camera can't, or is that my, oh, it came back already? Damn. All right, sorry, guys. I ordered it. We're good to go. I had to pause for a second for that. I want to make sure I ordered the right one, though. I'm a little concerned I ordered the one with the fucking serrations just to piss myself off.
Ooh, yeah. I only got one knife with serrations.
I've never been a serrations guy at all.
I picked up the LUDT, the Microtech side opening auto.
Oh yeah.
That's the only one I have with serrations, and dude, I'll tell you what, they're badass. But that's the only knife I own with serrations.
The tower be bust. Do the aliens drop stuff on their keyboard? Yeah, like Casey. Of course they do. Ultratech Hellhound for the same price. Yeah, dude, I fucking hate Microtech. Like, one, I don't like the company. Two, their fucking buttons suck. Like, maybe I won't like this one either, but I remember liking it at Blade Show. And three, I kind of hate the body that they use. Like, they kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but the bodies, they kind of seem like too short. Does that make sense? Like this way. I want the handle to be a little bit taller on Microtechs. They're like super thin this way. Like this way.
I see what you're saying.
Super thin. I just don't like that. We'll see what happens. If anybody's looking for a Heretic Colossus, hit me up in a week. I'm not sitting here saying I'm gonna love it, but I wanted to get one since Blade last year, so I feel obligated. All right.
I would definitely find yourself an auto you like, though.
Shane,
and keep it.
You fucking. And you're doing the all cap shit again.
I think his caps lock is stuck, would be my guess.
Buy it with that Devo end of the year money. It's a write-off. Research and development. Dude, I actually kept a folder in my email called market research. Anytime I bought a knife from a retailer, I tried to put the receipt in there, and I'm like hoping I can use that to write shit up. We'll see. We'll see. But there's no end of the year bonus from Devo, sadly. Yeah, I'm mostly just worried about taxes. Like, I want to make sure we have enough money to cover whatever we're gonna owe, because I don't know what we're gonna owe. Like, it's fucking shit's like I've never owned a business. Like, I don't know what to expect, you know? So I got anxiety over that shit. Now, I can tell you that we haven't spent any money on anything but other projects and blade shows and shit. So, like, we should have enough money to pay for taxes, because we literally haven't done anything but the business. Like, we haven't taken any money out. So there's no reason for us to be short on taxes. I just feel like anxious about it in general.
One dude at the bottom is pretty spot on. He said, think or assume 40%.
Yeah, that's a lot, dude. 40%
well,
is a lot.
Just to be safe, I think he's saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's a fucking lot, dude. That's that's way literally more. Almost half of what you're making. Like, I don't think that's right. I would assume 20% if I assumed anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be 40 before you write off a bunch of shit. This is what I'm saying. I don't know. But I did Bees, I did find a CPA. Like, it's my first year. Like, I don't, you know. But I did find a guy. He's actually in the community, which is nice. I have a call with him tomorrow. He's gonna help me with my personal too. And I got Lefty EDC set up I'm getting it set up as an LLC. So then I can do, and then you have quarterly taxes and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I bet it'll be
small businesses pay 25%. See, like, you guys all have a different number.
30, 38.
I'm kind of hoping that that maybe we get some kind of a break for like first year, kind of like starting the business. Maybe, I don't know.
Right. Well, I wonder if that would vary from state to state, because would somebody who's a small business in New York pay the same as someone in like Idaho and some small town?
It would be different because you have state tax and whatever. Yeah, so it's going to be different. Yeah. Anyway, I'm talking to a CPA. I'm fine.
Yeah. That's why you pay people.
I wouldn't worry about it. And I mean, I am worried about it, but I don't really have anything to worry about because we didn't spend any of the money on anything other than Devo shit. So, like, I don't think you could fuck up. You probably could, but, like, you know what I mean?
Well, and the good thing is Colin can be like a good, bounce shit off of, because he's been kind of, hasn't he had his CM designs, Colin?
Oh, no, he doesn't know shit about taxes.
Oh, he don't know shit about any of that shit? Oh, okay. Well,
I was hoping he did. He doesn't.
He just pays somebody to deal with that shit.
Declare your truck as a business expense. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I got a guy, or I will have a guy very soon, and I'm trying to do it now so I don't have to worry about it in April. Like, I'm trying to be smart about it. I mean, I probably should have done it way before, like, bookkeeping and shit like that. But we've kept track of things. We haven't spent any money on anything but Devo stuff, like putting knives into production, getting prototypes, going to blade shows. Like, none of the money has left our bank account and went into our personal accounts or bought Ferraris. That'd be sick if we could afford Ferraris.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah. You pay taxes on profits only, and small businesses usually don't profit much in the early years. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds legit.
Yeah. And it's all based on 2022, right? So, like, we just put X into production. That's not going to get, until whenever. So, I don't know. That's a whole thing, too, to figure out. So, yeah, that's what I was saying, Josh. I have a market research folder.
Dude, that's an awesome idea.
I mean, I'm sure most people would tell you to do that, but the right accountant will save you a shit ton of money. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. We'll see. Is a Pornhub subscription tax deductible? Definitely dedicated wire stripper are the way to go. All right. Yo, thanks, dude. Later, man. You have a good night. Have a happy new year if I don't talk to you. And yeah, thanks, dude. What about selling knives on the secondary? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question too. On my personal taxes, I worry about that too because I've sold so many fucking knives. But I think the only way that they can tax you for it is if you did it G&S, like if you did goods and services. And then I think another way is if it's a payment of 600 or more, something like that. They changed the laws this year. So like in 2022, certain PayPal payments and shit were taxable, but I haven't sold a ton of stuff over 600 and I try to avoid G&S at all costs. Like I had one guy buy a knife off me and use G&S for 700 something, and I was fucking pissed with the guy.
Yeah.
Metal Complex has said he claims his knives on his tax. Yeah, I mean you could say it's market research or it's deductible. Like I'm buying the knives for content. You know what I mean? But the question is, where do those go? Because like I also have my personal taxes to worry about. So like, do I deduct them there or on the Devo stuff? Because so it's all I need a fucking CPA. So luckily, I got a call with a guy, and I'll get it figured out. Define reviewer of porn. So if I seek a knife for 800, just make them pay 2 times 400. I think that as long as it's friends and family, it's fine. Because like imagine you sending your mom $800 and they tax you for that. Like, but the bullshit part about that is you're paying tax on the item when you buy it. So there's really no reason for them to tax you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tend to do that with a lot of shit.
Yeah. I don't know. You said your 1099 from PayPal is going to look crazy. It all counts once you hit 600 received, and you probably did that the first day. Yeah, I don't know if that's accurate. Like, I think it's on payments over 600 because that, like I just said, that would be absolute bullshit. Like, everybody watching this would be getting taxed like crazy. You know what I mean? And if it's friends and family, and if you already paid tax on the item, I don't know. I don't think that makes sense.
Damn, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, that would be bullshit. Like, I would literally stop selling knives because, like, I would get hammered on taxes.
You don't sell them all through PayPal, do you, or do you?
Yeah, keep good records. Since you sell knives for the same price you paid for them, you will generate zero income from that. Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing is fucking interesting.
Yeah, that's weird.
Use it as a write-up. Says, oh, you getting a 1099 if you accepted over 600 total. Yeah, so on GNS is what you're saying. So yeah, if it's goods and services, I understand that. But if it's friends and family, you shouldn't get taxed on it. That's how I took it. Right. That's how I think of it. But we'll find out, because if that's true, I'm fucked.
Damn.
I don't think they can tax friends and family. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. You pay taxes on your profit. So if you paid $300 for a knife and sell it for $300, you have zero profit. You think I'm going to keep track of every fucking knife I sold? There's no way I'm doing that. So yes, goods and service. So there you go. Well, that's a big difference, Bees. Like, who the fuck uses goods and services on knife sales? You should avoid that at all costs. And I do. I've probably had maybe three sales at goods and services this year. So, like, worst case, I probably get taxed for like a couple grand on knife sales, goods and services. Friends and family, I'd be fucked, dude. I mean, I can't even think of how many knives I've sold. It's got to be
This year.
like, I probably sold 100 knives this year, at least.
Damn.
Yeah. Friends and family, you won't get 1099. Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out. Or I'll figure it out. But yeah, it's going to be rough because I'll have like the YouTube 1099 thing. I'll have the PayPal one. I don't know if I get taxed for like any of the affiliate links and shit. I don't know if those are all going to be taxed or not. I don't know how that works. Technically, that might be a goods and services payment. So that might go into the taxes, but obviously I would account for that by, so. Yeah. I don't know. What I've been doing is like any affiliate payment or YouTube payment I've gotten like the last 2 months, and then I figure like the first couple months of 23, I'm just putting all of that aside for taxes. That was my way of doing it. Instead of like figuring it out all year, just figure out, take 4 months, which is a quarter or whatever, or 3 months would be a quarter, and just put all that into an account for taxes. And that should cover it.
Yeah, I would think.
All right. Can we move on? Because this is depressing. Thinking about how much money I'll owe later. In that case, I'm just gonna give away everything in the collection, and then I'll write it off. I can write off giveaways though, right? If they're gonna tax me on everything, I can write off giveaway. I do 2 a week, every week. So, how much is that? Can I write off shipping? What did I want to show you guys? Have I shown you this Dharma? CMB Dharma. It's pretty cool knife, but I fucking hate this top flipper. I don't understand the top flipper.
That's the one I told you I would scope out whenever. It looks interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah, if you did, I added you to the list. Ow, that just fucked my finger up though. Like, it's good. The action's good. The flick's good. The flipper's good. It's got a liner lock. That's all good. But this front flipper is just weird. Like, I just don't get it.
I wonder if that'd be worth buzzing off there. You know what I mean? Just get rid of it.
Maybe. But that's what I was thinking. I'll just chop it off or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's a cool knife. I like the flipper tab and the flipper. I'm just one of those people that like if the thing is there, I want to try to use it. So like I can't just ignore this. So I want to try it, and I don't know. It just never really like clicks with me. It's okay.
Is it maybe meant more for over the top?
I tried that, dude. The detent's too good. You know what I mean? Like you can't get it.
Yeah.
And then the flipper would get in your way. So
it looks interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What kind of steel are they using on that?
Do I have anything else that I got in this week? I don't think so. It's been pretty dry because of the holidays. I did today I carried the Pony Stout in the back pocket. This is the blue micarta with black wash blade. I put skiffs in here today. So oops. I got skiffs. And yeah, the action's really good on these. They did a great job. I just put them in today too, so they're breaking in, but loving that. And then I carried the drop bear in the front pocket, and then I had the Chickadee on my belt. What'd you carry today?
Dude. The milled version's freaking sold out of the standard, dude.
The what? The milled is sold out?
Yeah, dude, it's freaking sold out.
Damn. Are you still watching? If he's still watching, maybe he can hook you up.
Oh,
yeah, that's the one I would want for sure. I mean, it's the one I have. So.
I carried the Sagaha Nimble.
All right.
I carried the Raptor V2 from DLT. Then I carried the GOM, which hasn't left my pocket in like 2 weeks.
You carry all these at once?
Usually two. Usually two.
How do you carry? You carry one front right and one back left, or back right, back left? No, yeah, back left. Or how do you do it?
Typically front right, and then a fifth pocket, which my nimble fits perfectly in, and then back left. Yeah.
Okay. That Raptor,
if I'm carrying,
badass. Yeah, the Raptor's sick. Is it a hollow?
That's a good question, dude.
I think it
is
on the Raptor.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is for sure. It's thin as shit, dude.
Nice.
You ain't gonna be able to really tell, but it's thin, dude. I love it, dude. It's not. I thought it might be too clip pointy too, but it really doesn't swoop up.
Yeah, I remember loving the shit out of it. I carried it like crazy when I had it. I think I reviewed it. It took me like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to review, and I carried it like every day, which to me is like, that's like me loving something as much as possible.
Dude, you would love, I think you would love this detent and like the action on this knife and the way it sounds. I think you'd really
no, I had
like
one.
it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
What up,
yeah,
Brian?
right, true.
Yeah, the only thing I would have done differently on mine is I thought the detent. So that's the trade-off is left-handed. I could flick it sometimes because the detent wasn't so strong. But like, I also want it to have a strong detent for the thumb, you know? And then the other thing is the action on the close kind of bothered me. I could never get it to like drop shut. It always wanted to like be a shaker, even though it felt like it should swing down. But with a good detent, it really, like what you have there is good. You know what I mean? You had memory. Oh, really? Shit. I hate that it doesn't show me. Thank you, Bluminati. Appreciate you letting me know. Was it from you? Sorry.
Yeah, I can't see that shit either.
It's annoying, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Blue Creek coming in with 5 memberships. Thank you, Brian.
Dude, I do have to say, oh yeah, Brian's in here. What's up, dude?
And you got me another $5 from Illuminati because I ignored it. I'm just kidding. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Both of you very much.
Dude.
Thank you, Brian. You are the man, sir.
I only get like 20, 30 people in my lives, and I fall behind in that bitch. So I can only imagine 100 people or whatever, dude. I
mean, we're caught up right now. It's not that I'm behind. It's that I don't know. Like here, I'll show you guys just so I can prove it. It's a little bit of inception here, but look over here. It just shows me the $5 donation. I have to go to this tab to find anything that's related to memberships. It's fucking annoying. They need to fix that, but YouTube is probably holding out on that so that people still use their version or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
And I heard apparently you can now add guests on the YouTube lives, but I don't know if anybody tested it. I think there was a catch to that. But hey, Brian, you need to come on once the mashes land, and when we're getting ready to do the drop, or you're getting ready to do the drop, you should come on and we should talk about it.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited for that mash. So what is that, a hole and a front flipper? Nope,
it's just a hole.
Just a hole. Okay, and then it's got that elongated like Warncliffe.
Here, I don't know if you're thinking of the you might be thinking of the Lush.
Oh shit, maybe I am thinking of the Lush.
Yeah, the mash is hold on. A lot of people compared it to the Richard Rogers knife, the Slut. Which no longer is the case because the blade shape's a little different now. This is the
okay.
That's the mash.
Ooh.
So we changed the blade shape at the tip here. We got rid of this sort of swedge that was right here.
Uh-huh.
And I think it just makes it, one, you have more penetrating tip, which I prefer over having the snubby ones.
Yeah.
2, it looks kind of more menacing, not in like a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Like it just looks more badass to me. And then 3, it doesn't look like that other knife everybody said it looked like, so it kind of helps. Here's an action video from Kubi. It fucking looks sick, dude. I asked them to match the 395 D10 or go stronger. Looks like they did it.
Dude. That looks really good, dude. Ooh, I like that little milling on the back. Oh. Dude, you can tell that's going to be good.
It looks good.
You can hear the pop. You can hear the pop.
As long as all of them are like the 2 they showed,
yeah.
we're gonna be fucking happy. They look really good. Yeah. Brian's really excited because it's his first like exclusive. It's his first like collaboration thing. Like so, and I'm excited about it too because I mean, we did the one with White Mountain on the Growler. This is basically our second one. I call it our dealer partnership program.
Yeah, what the hell, dude? It's a great idea for everyone.
Making shit up. I don't know. I think it's fun, and it helps us get more knives out there.
Yep.
At a quicker pace. We're not making as much money off it, but like I don't really care. I just want to keep the flow going.
That's what I would do, man. Just keep pumping them out. And
thanks, Lacey. Appreciate that.
Dude, that black one looks sweet. The black with the black hardware.
Yeah. Redbeard, it's so funny. I was talking to somebody earlier today. I think it was NAF Sergeant or somebody where they said they hate it when people do action videos and they just slow roll. And it's like, I can't tell if the D10's good because you're just slow rolling it out. You just said you don't like it when they don't show drop shut. I can tell you that almost every Kubi I've had has had stupid good closing action. So I'm not too worried about that. And it runs on 5mm 1/16, so you can swap the skiffs. And the prototypes were essentially drop shut. Like they were really good. Kubi they have that, it's kind of like Kaiser where they have that strong-ish detent dialed with amazing closing action. Where some OEMs just can't even like they have lighter detents and then you have to shake it closed. Like Kaiser and Kubi just really have that shit dialed in. QSP is like right there too.
Yeah.
DPS, dealer programs, dealer partnership program. So it would be DPP. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, dude, if that, like you said, if the action is like that on,
it's not sold out. It hasn't dropped yet.
The majority of the knives, or it's like right in that ballpark, it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited about the mash. Looks awesome. Yeah, I'm pumped for it.
Yeah, that looks
everybody
sweet,
pumped
dude.
about it. Love it.
I'll be getting the black washed blade for sure.
Yeah, we all know why, Shane. I like the black wash, the reverse tux too. But once we changed the hardware to satin on the gray one, that one really got me. So it was bead blasted originally. I'm so glad we changed that. It looks amazing now. The whole batch is promotional products, so no need to pay any taxes.
So what is it, a satin blade on the other one?
Yeah, but it's like a machine satin. It's not like a belt satin. Okay. Not for that price. I don't even know if Kubi does a belt satin. Petition to make every Devo knife model into a pun would help expand your Devo vocabulary. Like, what do you mean? What's the pun on the mash? What am I missing?
Like mashed potatoes?
Shut up and take my money. Thanks, dude. I packed your order. I got the label on it and everything for the scales. That's going out tomorrow. Thank you. Who's down with DPP? Yeah, you know me. Yeah. Yeah, the 322 was really good. I agree. Yeah, it says sold out because it's not out yet. He just has it up. Here, we can pull it up. I didn't even know he had it up.
I don't think anyone should worry about the action on the Kubis. If it's got their normal Kubi action with like a premium feel like they do or like they can do, it's gonna be sweet.
I'm hoping it's like the 395. I'll be stoked if it's as good as the 395. Coming January 2023. It doesn't say pre-order anywhere.
Dude, yeah, I can't wait.
This is not a pre-order. It clearly says that.
Good, yeah.
The first exclusive. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did the pricing so that once you add the 10% discount, Lefty 10 or whatever. Do you have one?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I was gonna help promote that. Or if you use Tim B's or Casey's or whatever, it should be like $120 out the door because he does free shipping on everything.
Yep.
So I think it's a pretty good price for 14C titanium scales, liner lock, wire clip.
Oh yeah, dude. That's That's a real good price. I'll have to get with Brian, see if he can get me a code over there.
Let's do the mash. Let's do the monster fish.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
shit! Did I miss the rest of the joke? Neve loaned me a begleiter, and it defies physics. No idea on the heat treat though. Yeah, the Kaiser action on some of those knives. Do you want to know what it is? What they do is they mill out areas of the blade around the pivot, so it takes the balance. It takes all the weight out to the tip. So that way, when you disengage it, it wants to swing down. That's how they do it. They have it milled properly or on the inside where you can't see. The blade has milling in it so that it wants to swing down from the tip. That's why the stout has the action it does, because you have this hole back here and you have a thinner portion back here at the pivot, and then you have a lot of meat coming out here, and all the weight it ends up at the tip. So it just wants to take that momentum and swing down. And then you add good lock bar tension because it's a bolster lock, which is the best of both worlds in my opinion, because you can get a good strong detent or strongish detent on the lock bar without actually adding a ton of fucking pressure. So it's easy to disengage, but still can get a relatively snappy detent on it.
Yeah.
That's why I like bolster locks. But that's what Kaiser does. I took apart what's that one that Justin Lundquist did with them? The
Feist?
No, it's like the it's like a big baby Barlow. Has an Italian name, I think, or French name.
Yeah.
But I took that apart, I think, and it had like this hole like randomly in the blade around the pivot, like right under the pivot, like right here, to where when you disengage, it makes the tip heavy and it makes it want to swing down.
Yeah, the Delorme or Ladorme or something.
What's your favorite Devo so far? So the Buzz. The Buzz is my favorite, I think, so far. I'm really excited about the Lush, but it's not, we paid Concept for the prototypes, so they're working on them. I'm pretty excited about the V2 Stout. And then the Barley, honestly, but that's not a Devo. That's an Urban EDC knife. It's our design. Fucking love that slip joint. So I guess I have a lot of favorites, but the Buzz would be the one that stands out to me. This Pony Stout, though, is climbing because it's just the perfect size, I think, for my hand. It just fits like literally perfectly. Everything you need, nothing you don't. You don't need the jimping. You get a really good grip like this. And then they still manage to get great action. I mean, it's not going to be like the full size where it, fully guillotines down, but it's still really good. And then it's snappy. You got a good, like, nice detent. I've been on top of QSP now since, from the get-go. I need stronger detent. Like, this is what I do to OEMs. I just, like, hound them about detent. Because for some reason, it's like their natural instinct is to do light detents. I don't know why. So that's the one thing I've always loved about Riot is, like, they just know how to do a detent. And
yeah,
they to be that way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm skipping ahead again. Everybody gets codes. Nobody will ever beat Tim B, though. Yeah, apparently Tim B just, like, kills it on the affiliate links, which is awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian, hook me up.
Delorme, that's what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, you got to send me more knives, man. That's how I get affiliate sales. I have knives to show off.
That's
Send
a good
me
point.
knives. I mean, unless you're Tim B. Then you just work some magic. I was talking about the opening action. Oh, all right. Well, whatever. Well, you sent me down a rabbit hole, so who cares? But what does it defy physics, though? It's just a thumb stud knife. I think it's hilarious that neither of us drink anymore, but we're doing an exclusive called the Mash. Yeah. Colin does, though, so it's okay. We can still do it. Colin does. When's the barley dropping? You've said it numerous times. No, I haven't, because I don't know. Urban EDC is waiting until a couple of their pre-orders come in, because they don't want to have a bunch of outstanding pre-orders. They probably got complaints about that in general, so they didn't want to add another one. So it's probably going to be like January, February 23. I'm hoping it's sooner rather than later, because I'm fucking mad excited about that knife. Small, weak Asian fingers prefer light That's honestly what I think it is. I've said that before. I think that, they make the knives so that what they think works, and then we get them, and it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And they have to adjust to that, and make them so that they work for us. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, they might be wondering, like, why the hell we like it the way we, Yeah.
I agree, but it doesn't matter why. It's what we want. So
yeah, I agree 100%.
Because non-knife community people complain about stiff detents. Yeah, I know. That's the thing is, you have a knife and it comes out, and just because I like stiff detents doesn't mean that all my customers do. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that prefer a lighter detent because they have issues with their fingers, or they like to slow roll. And if you have a strong detent, when you go to slow roll, it pops out, and then it's like hard to you can cut yourself, or whatever the reason is. They prefer the closing action to be more drop shut, and they think lighter detent does that, like, etc. So I just realized that is G-Ball Vision. Yep. That's G-Ball.
What's up, dude?
You have a name up? Yeah, you have a name up. Tim B is a Reddit god. Yeah, I don't go on Reddit much, so I don't know. What are you doing on Reddit, man? Like, what are you doing on Reddit? What's your secret? I'm just kidding. I don't need another platform to attack.
Yeah, no way, dude.
I can't even keep up with Instagram and YouTube, and occasionally touching Facebook. The people who also have like a Discord is fucking insane to me. What's up, everyone? Yo, Lefty. Glad I can listen in, modding while I listen, so I can't see the chat, but hi, love you all. Yo, what up, B? What up, B? My man.
Yeah, dude, I can't even. I have trouble.
Here. Prefer strong detail. You're in the minority. I don't know. I don't think it's preference. I just think that, like, because they have smaller hands. I don't know. I guess it would be less about smaller. It'd be more about weaker hands, I guess. But I guess maybe smaller equals weaker. I don't know. But that's what I've heard from, like, people who, like, from the OEMs. That's why.
Yeah, maybe because their hand is.
Yeah, I do.
Their hand is smaller, so therefore it's harder to open them, maybe, with the stronger detent.
Yeah. Or they just slow roll? I don't know.
Maybe.
We can't talk about Reddit outside of Reddit. All right. Backpack B just started a Discord, did he? Oh, well. I don't know how you could keep up with another app, But I post on Instagram all the time and YouTube all the time. So, like, it depends where you allocate your time, I guess. Some people don't do that.
See, since I started doing YouTube stuff, it's hard for me to even keep up with just posting on Instagram anymore.
Right. And I hate recycling stuff, but like you have to. Like it's so like to come up with a short Instagram post and what like at some point you got to just use the same video.
Yep.
Yo, we got a new member. What up? Thanks, dude.
Nice.
Much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Also appreciate your Devo patronage. Likely perception that lighter detent means more refined machining, which makes no sense to me. I don't know. Too busy working to be fidgeting with strong detents. Yeah. Reddit is like TikTok of forums. Brain aids. People who work 12 hours a day with their hands aren't likely to have weak hands. True.
Yeah. It's a good point.
Blue Creek Knives. Does it start with a V? What the hell are you guys talking about? The only social media I endorse is a certain Facebook group that shall not be named. Why?
Who the hell would that be?
So it starts with an E. I don't fucking know. Was it like EDC something? I also just don't care. So that's nice. Trying to think if I had anything else to talk about. I do have a giveaway. Maybe we should do the giveaway. My videos are up for Budget Knife of the Year, which went to the Pinion. I think that was yours as well.
Yes, sir. Yep.
That was pretty much a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Fantastic knife, executed very well by Kubi. Price point is on point. It just feels so solid,
Yep.
That's what I love about it. Fucking just, yeah, it's amazing. And then the mid-range one was the Dawn, won that. I don't have it because I actually sold it like a day later. It's fucking amazing. I just never carried it. So at some point you got it. And I won a lotto. Well, my buddy Nick won the lotto and then let me buy the Lefty custom. So I was like, shit, I got to sell some stuff because it was $1,100.
Yeah.
He always wanted my Dawn. So I was like, you know what? You can buy the Dawn if you still want it since you helped me out. I mean, he paid for it, but like.
That's one I missed out on was the Dawn. I wasn't in the loop on that one. I missed it.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Blue Creek is here. Mind setting aside a mash for me? Growler, hands down, but I get it. Yeah, I mean, one, I'm never going to choose my own knife as a winner of anything because that just feels weird. And two, I don't know. If I compared them, I don't know. The Pinion just fucking, dude, so solid. Just something about it feels like, I don't know.
The Growler did make my budget knives of the year. My list is different than how Lefty did his, but mine did consist of the Growler.
Nice. Yeah, we got to get both, man. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yo, what up? What up? Shane said giveaway time. See y'all later. Guess he doesn't like giveaways. Not doing pre-orders or holds, but we got a lot. So stay tuned on my Insta. Yeah, we ordered 300 of them. I think for a newer dealer and a newer brand like us at that price point, I think you'll be able to get one. You know what I mean? Like if you want one and you just pay attention, I'm sure they'll last. I don't expect them to be up for like months, but like they might be up for a few weeks or something. I don't know. Hopefully it goes well. But I don't think it's gonna be like a 20-second sellout kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right. And
there's still satin growlers on the White Mountain site. I mean, we did have 600 of those, but
you'll have to go check out mine.
It's been like 2 weeks now or 3 weeks. I don't know. It feels like forever. It's not going to be a hot Spidey sprint type drop. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think. I mean, if it is, awesome, but I'm not going to sit here and act like I think it's going to sell out instantly. I just don't. There's not that many people that know our two companies that well. Hopefully I'm wrong, though. Was the growler you showed earlier with the satin blade polished, or does that come from the... it comes from the factory like that. They do this crazy high polished satin. The only downside to it is because it's 14C, it does scratch real easily. And some of them I noticed had like micro scratches from factory, but I honestly think that's just like unavoidable because it's 14C and because of this insane polish. Look at that. I mean, from factory. That's crazy. On an $85 knife. I don't know. Maybe that's easier.
That's why I went with the... Yeah, that's why I went with the satin, dude.
I also think the satin ones have the best action, like, overall. Probably because of the satin finish, because it's such a high polish.
Yeah. Very
The black
smooth.
one I found is great as well, but it needs a little more on the way down because it needs to work that track in. So the giveaway, I have this Kaiser. This is the double detent that they have, Serape series. And I don't know what I put in here. Oh, I put a Fidget in here too. I forgot about that. So in this little Kunwu pouch, I have this Fidget I bought from Germany. It's made in Germany. It's got an alley cord, paracord, zipper pull on it because it's just so small. I needed something to grab. And it basically has a little magnet that pops from one spot to the next. And you can, you just stick around with it. So have that. And then I have the knife. It's called the Mini Bay, I think, from Kaiser.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Serape series, double detent. But the cool thing about this one is it has this sort of choil right here. So you can grab it like this. And even though it's double detent, like it's going to be really hard to cut yourself. You know what I mean? So most double detents I've found are stupid. Like they have no choil at all. They like if that thing breaks, it's gonna cut you, and it's fidgety for sure. It's got a great detent, very strong.
What steel is that running?
This guy 154, 154 cm.
Nice.
So we got that. Nice. Comes with a little bit of extra hardware. It comes with a Serape bead and a little flight tag thing or something. And then the Fidget is in there. And then I have a couple of extra things. Shout out to Blue Creek Knives and KPL. So I have KPL Original. Shout out to KPL. Go check out knifepivotlube.com. Use that code Lefty10. And then from Blue Creek, I got Rosecraft flight tag. And I got a Desert Storm trading card set. I don't know the deal with these, but people seem to like them. So, and I got some.
Yeah, it's cool.
Some Blue Raspberry Jolly Ranchers from Brian. And then I got a bunch of stickers. There's a Blue Creek one. You can also use Lefty 10 over at Blue Creek. There's Said Stevie, OCD for EDC. I got some new Dead Nut stickers. There's a Lefty until these run out.
I was gonna message you today. Tell you I need some new Lefty stickers.
You what?
I need some Lefty stickers.
Oh yeah, I just ordered because I got the new logo. I ordered. I ordered 300 stickers. So when I get those in, yeah, I can send you some. You might have to remind me though, because I'll probably forget.
Yeah, I'll remember sometime.
All right, I really gotta take a piss, so let's do this giveaway, and then I'll wrap it up. There it is. We'll do hashtag Gball. Hashtag. Oh, that reminds me. I was saying I had cool stuff coming. Nathan's Knives. He did a 80s fat carbon show side scale for my Evo 2.0. Fucking mad stoked about that. That should be here tomorrow or the day after.
Damn.
I always say K Nathan, but it's just Nathan's Knives.
Oh, you can't win unless you go sub either.
Yeah, go sub to Gball. He can't actually enforce that, but it's a good rule to have. There we go. I don't know. I think you can check your list, but like I've never actually checked the subscriber list on a giveaway before.
Yeah, you can check. You can. But no, I wouldn't. I was going to tell Ant, though. He mentioned like the raccoon and some other shit. I was going to tell Ant, go check out my 10 budget knives of the year.
There you go.
Because I got the raccoon on there for best button lock of the year.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like how they did the button on that with like a little button collar. Fucking sick.
Yep. And the pyrite was right behind it. But
yeah, dude, the pyrite was one of my favorite. If it weren't for the
Yep.
pinion, I think that would have won budget knife of the year. But I feel like recency bias plays a huge part in these videos. Like, I love the gum. I'm not saying it wouldn't be on the list, but like just getting it recently, the what was another one I had recently got? The Jack Wolf Venom Jack was one. So I think like recency plays a big part in this stuff too, because I haven't had time to go through the honeymoon and then sell it.
Yeah, I think I follow you. I really try when I came up with my list, I really tried to just think of the few best knives that I got all year and like which ones I think, the GOM I did just get recently, but I think nothing will change. You know what I mean? Like I think
agree.
I'm gonna keep.
I mean, yeah. Did you have knives on your list that you didn't actually have?
No, I didn't do that. I didn't want to like the Dawn or some of that other stuff. I don't want to assume without.
Well, I mean ones that like you had and sold or like,
Oh yeah, no, I don't sell. No, I don't even sell any, man. I think I've sold like 2 knives over the last like 4 years.
Jesus, how many knives do you
own? Probably 200 or more, maybe.
Jeez, okay. That's a lot. Yeah, I have what's in this case right here. I sell some. I mean, that's how I afford it, obviously.
Probably around 200, like with my fixed blades and.
All right, here we go, guys.
Run it.
Yeah, the Dawn V2 looks good. Oh, John!
Oh.
Nice, dude. I got Fulcrum. I got to send him anyway. So whenever I send the next package his way to Australia, I'll send this. That's perfect. Good win, Josh. I'm fucking dancing over here because I need to piss so bad.
Yeah, I got to piss too.
Was there anything you wanted to talk about or say or promote or anything before we wrap it up?
No, man. Thanks for having me on, dude. I'm gonna try to start shooting for Monday before Knives Fast for lives, and then Saturday morning before Thrasher for lives, and then kind of stick with those 2 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna do 2 a
Like,
week. Nice.
well, at least initially. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's cool. So, what were
I'm
the
gonna
days
try
again?
Monday, like 4:30, 4:45. I haven't quite nailed that down, but before Knives Fast goes on,
Okay.
and then Saturday morning at like 11 Eastern. So right before Thrasher also. And then hopefully I get to 1,000 soon. I'm gonna do some sort of giveaway, some sort of decent giveaway
All right.
at
Sick, dude.
1,000. I have a small one coming up for like 700 or 750 wherever I'm at the point I give it away.
All right. Sweet. So everybody go sub to G-Ball Vision and check out his channel. Awesome stuff. Appreciate you coming on, dude. That was late notice too, but I was glad you were able to do it.
Yeah, dude, no problem. Anytime, man.
All right. Cool. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, appreciate it. Appreciate all the support, the super chats, all the tax advice. I'm gonna sleep terribly tonight. Thank you for that. And love you guys. Have a great night. Thank you. Peace.